So as I mentioned in my May Merriment video about books, I want to I want to continue going on with the book challenge that I did many years ago. And I'm not sure how consistent this is going to be, but I just want to start doing it because I want to just read more and I haven't read in a long time. So the first book was a book set in summer, and I thought I was really struggling with this because that was one of the reasons I didn't continue with the challenge, was because I could just not find another book set in summer. And then what I did was I went through the one place where I think my books are. That's not all my books, so I'm sure I have more books lying around somewhere. I don't know where it all is. And I flicked through like the first page of each one to see where it was set. You'd be surprised by how many books start off on a cold winter's night, blah 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 blah, or January 14, blah 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 blah, or better yet, October. Regardless, wasn't doing what I needed to. And then my brilliant mind said, why don't you just Google books set in summer? So I did that, and I made a little list. And then one of the books that came up was The Great Gatsby. I have never read nor seen The Great Gatsby. So I thought, I don't have a copy at home, but if I can get my hands on a copy somehow, that might be a good idea to just know the book. Because it's such a well-known book, and I think it's wise to have that in my brain somewhere. Anyway, I had a look. Turns out I can get an audiobook of it, so that's what I've just done. And it's a very short book. Or the audiobook is just read really fast, but it's, I think, maybe 6 hours. The last book I read was, I think, 40 hours. I haven't actually looked at a paperback copy of it, so I don't know how big or small it really is. But for me, 6 hours feels like a very short or very fast book. But that's good. I think that will get me into reading a little bit, even though it's not really reading, it's listening. In a way, that's even better because then I can listen whilst doing other stuff, so I don't feel like I'm wasting time reading, even though that's not what it is, and I need to get out of that mindset. Point is, I found a book, I'm gonna get started with it and keep you guys updated. It's weird not to have a physical copy to show you guys. I don't like that. Oh well. See you soon. Hello, I did a book challenge. It's been a long time, but I did a book challenge. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone for the blurb. It was really quite a short book, and whenever I listen to it on audiobook, I usually do it faster than sort of one time, so I usually do it at 1.2 or 1.5 times. My problem though when I listen to audiobooks is that I never pay as much attention and I always miss bits. It's not my preferred method of reading, but I do know that I read more if I'm listening to an audiobook rather than having to read it, because I can do other stuff whilst reading or listening. F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby brilliantly captures the disillusion of a society obsessed with wealth and status. Young, handsome and fabulously rich, Jay Gatsby appears to have it all, yet he yearns for the one thing that will always be out of his reach, the absence of which renders his life of glittering parties and bright young things ultimately hollow. Gatsby's tragic pursuit of his dream is often cited as the great American novel. There you have it. So I did enjoy it, but it wasn't necessarily my favourite book, and I think I would have enjoyed it more if I had an actual copy, but then again, I would have taken much longer to read it. So there's that. Okay, see you guys soon with the next one. Bye!